Okay, so there go team. I think few days ago, we have already discussed on this point. Okay, but it is really important to understand. Okay, let me just showcase it here. Um, okay, in order to accomplish anything, you want all the results of your life. Okay, so you need to spend time and energy to know, okay, what are the right techniques by which you are going to get it. There is always a painful way, wrong way, hard way of doing things. Okay, if you want to go from point A to point B, one way is you straight away go there. Another way is you go in the reverse of the earth and complete the entire circle and you come to the same point. Nothing but to reach towards your destination, n number of paths are available. Okay. Point is, you need to be smart enough to find the right path which is easy, which will take you there quickly. And okay, so you have to put efforts in that one. So there might be a lot of things, hard ways, this way, that way, some fast, some quick, some slow, some late, right? But you need to spend some time and energy to realize whatever dream you have in your life right now, what are going to be the best possible actions that you can take, which will take you faster towards your goal. And that is where, guys, these principles comes in, right? Okay, the productivity principles. So, for example, Pareto, that researcher, he gave this 80-20 principle, which simply says you want to accomplish anything in your life. Okay, there is going to be only top 20%. If you focus on this top 20%, remaining 80 would become easy for you or will not be even required. This is what they are saying. So for example, if you want to get a job quickly, if you apply this 80-20 principle on that, you have to spend the time and energy to find what are the top 20% of the actions which you should do massively well regularly. By that, you would not be required to even perform the remaining 80%, and you will get your goal pretty quickly. That is what is this 80-20 principle. Okay, and this applies for everything basically. So no matter what task you are doing right now, try to identify the top 20% of that. And if you put your entire energy into that 20%, the remaining work might not even be required, or it will become very easy to do. But the core complex 20% is always going to be there. And that is what, when we say, if you want to accomplish success, you need to identify this top 20%, because that is the smart way of approaching your results. Okay, so this is what it is. So first thing is, yes, we have to learn these right techniques, which is the top 20%. Okay, so 20% core techniques. Okay, what exactly this mean? When we are saying about job hunting, as part of that, we are repeatedly saying we need to do preparation, we need to do job hunting. Okay, so from my perspective, all of that is the top 20% required for success. So when we are saying, okay, as part of this preparation, you need to learn core, you need to learn framework, okay, you need to learn project, you need to learn coding, you need to learn communication. So please understand this. The target is not to learn this full 100%. Because if you want to master this, it will very easily take 1 year for you. Still, the topics will be pending. Okay, core itself is a very big topic. Everything is a very big topic. Now, the point is, you need to be smart enough to find out, okay, which things are really important, which can be your top 20%, which is enough for getting interview calls and cracking the interview calls. You might be doing a course somewhere right now. The course might be taking you 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Okay, from all of that, or maybe 6 months courses are there some. Okay, now from all of that, you need to identify which topics are really essential for getting your resume shortlisted and for getting interview opportunities. You need to spend some time in figuring out that 20% in each of this area. When you say core, okay, which topics of core programming is really essential for cracking interview, getting interview, and putting it in resume? That kind of self-analysis now everybody should do. And then you have to read more, explore more on internet, and then write it down. Maybe collections, maybe threads, maybe this, that, whatever. Identify the top 20% in each of this, and then start dedicating to work first on that 20%. Once that is done, then you continue remaining the preparation. Preparation is not going to stop forever, but first prioritize to work on the top 20%, and then you move to the other areas. Okay. Similarly, job hunting also, why we are saying okay, first you complete one-time checklist, because that is the top 20%. If you do that, then your resume becomes relevant to the market, which will give you further opportunities. Without that, even if you do hunting, it's not going to work out. It is too much unnecessary efforts with no results. So that is where you can finish this in a matter of 1 week. Okay, this will take time, because 20% identification, then working on that, and few of the things needs daily practice, then only you will be able to grasp the topic. So, but please understand, you always need to find the top 20% of anything that you do, then results come in life. Okay, so guys, are we clear with this? Always look for the top 20%. It will save your time and efforts. Otherwise, you will be more exhausted. Many people say, I work so hard, I don't get results. Arey, they are working on the remaining 80%. And usme nahi aata hai. You need to be smart enough to identify the top column. Always. This applies to your work. This is how we do it. In the project, when there is a task given, okay, we need to identify what is the top core 20%, the complex piece. If we do that first, remaining coding is going to become really easy. So first of all, try to finish that complex piece, because after that, life is going to be easy anyways. If you don't do that, and you're spending time all around the things, not dealing with the core problem, then it is going to worry you, delay you, more stress, more tension, everything goes problematic. So that is what it is, guys. The first conclusion of today is identify the top 20% of every task that you want to do. Okay, very important. This is a smart way of working. Quickly, faster results will come. Okay, now the second thing is, देखो guys, please do understand, no matter what you do, top 20%, 80%, this, that, ideas are never going to work if you don't do the work. Nothing but, this is just ideas. Ideas are nothing basically. No matter, even if all the top billionaires of the world come and give you all the secrets of success, you will still not be successful if you don't implement them. It's just common sense, right? Ideas are not going to work by itself. No matter which book you read, which course you take, you will not become successful if you don't implement that. Get this common sense. There is no problem in that course. Every book is great, because they all have ideas. If you implement them, you will accomplish great things. So the courses are great, the books are great, the certifications that you do is great. The problem is, if you only apply it to yourself, then you will get the rewards of that. Otherwise, nothing is going to change in your life. So don't assume that just by knowing something you will become successful. No, you will not. The only door to get success is, can you implement that? And this is hard. Knowing the techniques is easy. Thoda sa brain lagaoge, analysis, talking to people, researching on internet, you will know the techniques, because ideas can just come like this. You will talk to 20 people, how to get the job, 20 different ideas will come. You will apply your brain. It is possible to get there. Thoda hard rehta hai, but doable. But guys, implementing this is the hardest problem for people. And that too, these actions on a consistent basis. Okay, so this is the door. If you want success, ye idea ko you have to learn how to implement it. If you can implement, then only success is going to come in your life. Otherwise, everything will be just words for you. So that means if you really want to succeed and get the job and do whatever, both this is required and this is required. And now you need to understand, कि actions तो लेना है. Okay, but if you take actions like your New Year resolutions, January में start करेंगे, after 3 weeks I will stop. Like this, success is not built up. That's where we wrote this another word there, consistent actions. These simple things are the secret for success, guys. Identify top 20%, act on that, and act on that till you succeed. No stopping. Act on that till you succeed. No stopping. Because it is going to take time. Thoda common sense apply karo, guys. You want to change your health. You want to improve your health. Does it happen in one day? Does it happen in 1 week? No. It is a lifestyle change which you do for the next 6 months. Then something starts happening. You do it for 1 year, then you will find good results in your mind and the body. Right? Things take time. Don't look for shortcut ways, because that is going to fail you very miserably in your life. Accept the fact that things are going to take time. You have to be consistent as much time it takes for implementing this. If you're looking for shortcuts, basically that do not even exist. What are you finding? It does not exist. Success is not created the shortcut way. It do not exist. There is a farmer, okay, few months ago, that guy worked really very hard, plowed the field, sowed the seeds, then protected those seeds, added whatever nourishment required for the seeds to hold the ground and then convert to crops, watered them properly, gave sun where was required, shielded where was not required, and gave time for 3 to 4 months. Then that seed became a crop after nurturing, protecting, and then it became the grain which we are ordering. You might say, like, I just go to the market and buy that, but there is a huge amount of time put in order to have that product with you. Somebody is doing that, right? Things take time. Okay. Now you might say, hey, but if I can go and buy the, then why do I need to work that hard? I'm not going to work like a farmer. I have money. I will go pay and get the crop for myself. That is a shortcut way. Okay. But the point is, because of that, you devalue the value of that rice grain. You look at a farmer, even if one rice is there, he will never leave it, because he knows how much efforts are gone to prepare that one rice also. We just devalue. Khana kha ke fek dete. Why? Because we don't know how much pain it is behind that. Now just imagine, you look at it for your career. If you get any kind of success in a short term, you're building a career which is supposed to last for the next 40 years. If shortcut is there, you will take that also for granted. And if you start taking your careers for granted, you will never get the seriousness to do something big with your career. And this corporate life is not about shortcuts. It's about, do you really have the knowledge and can you do the job? That is going to reward you in the IT. So even if, let's say, you're thinking, okay, some shortcut leta hu, there are ways. Okay, you can look for backdoor entries. You can put some references. Okay, mere mama ka ladka andar HR hai, he will directly get me without interview. But the point is, your knowledge itself is not there. Within the initial 3-4 months in the project, you will be exposed and things will be back to where you are. IT is not going to babysit bad performers. If you're not good, industry will throw you out very quickly. It's a practical industry. Only good guys get promotion, rewards, and move up the ladder. So that means no matter what you do, but you have to grow. And then you have to do that consistently. And growth cannot happen in one day. It takes time. Okay, a mother needs, okay, a pregnant lady needs 9 months to really form a baby, and then the birth happens. Things take time. Your growth in all of these areas will take time. There is no magic pill. Learn the art of being patient. Things will take time. But in that, if you don't even put these actions, massive actions, consistently, this time is just going to multiply. So guys, sort of facts of success you need to really understand. Many people will struggle in life because they don't really get how to build success. Things are going to take time. And then also you have to work really extremely hard every single day, consistently, as long as it takes to succeed. You need to be patient, plus at the same time working extremely hard, and you need to do that consistently as long as it takes to succeed. As long as it takes to succeed.